Ready, folks? We've already done our levels, so now we're going to try out some color adjustments. So for our first color adjustment, we're going to do hue and saturation. This will help us change the overall colors of the image. So if you see this drop down right here where it says master, this is going to change the overall image. So you have very little control, just doing some funky little things, okay? When hue means color, so when you're changing the hue slider as I'm doing by clicking and dragging, I'm changing the colors. Saturation means intensity, so even if I haven't really changed the color, if I change the saturation, it's going to make my colors super intense or completely desaturated, which is black and white. Lightness works very similarly. It is going to make the colors very light or very dark. So as you can just see what I did, that works pretty wild. There are some presets, so you can do things like have a cyanotype, which is a blue film image. You can have just saturation, old style, etc. Definitely can play around with these, but I want you to also do this on your own. So with the preset set to default, we can go in and just change specific colors as well. So for example, there's some red in this image. If we change all of the red in this image, it's going to change that on our photo. Now this is blue, but we do have a lot of purple in her face. There's a lot of magenta in everyone's face, so you might be able to save some of that, but it does not look like it. But as you can see, I'm now changing specific colors by going in and changing and clicking on specific colors and then adjusting them. Hue and saturation is probably the easier one to do, slash you have a little bit more control, but there's also color balance. For color balance, all you can really do is either make things more blue or more red, more magenta or more green, more yellow or more blue. So the midtones refers to your overall image. So we want our overall image to be red or our overall image to be blue. Remember that these colors are associated with a temperature for the photo. But you can also change midtones to shadows. So if you want just the shadows to be red or blue. And then same with highlights, red or blue. You can kind of tell now why hue and saturation might be a little bit easier. Other than hue and saturation and color balance, there's black and white, photo filter, and a few more. We'll go into those in a second.